Yo, what's going on, y'all? Tracy Ellison here. I wanted to just take some time really quickly because I heard something on the radio about this little boy, right? Is this little boy, he was kidnapped in East Point, Georgia, right? This little boy, he was kidnapped in East Point, Georgia. I can't remember how old he was. He sounded like he was anywhere from, 7 to 9, around that age. And so he was kidnapped in East Point, Georgia. And when he got kidnapped, right, he was actually on the radio. They were interviewing him after he got kidnapped because he got free, right? The kidnapper actually told him to get out of the car, and I thought it was astonishing why the kidnapper told this young child to get out the car and basically just gave him up and didn't want to kidnap him anymore, right? So what happened was this kid was singing a church song, right? He was singing this church song by Hezekiah Walker. I can't remember what the exact song is, but anyway, look it up. Whatever that song is by Hezekiah Walker that's out right now. The kid was singing this song, but the most important part, besides him singing that song, because it wasn't just about the Hezekiah Walker song that he was singing, what it was the state of mind that the young child was in at that time. Right? So the guy on the radio who asked this child, like, what were you thinking at that time? Were you scared at the time when you were in the back of the car while you was singing? What were you thinking? Like, did you think that she was going to get out of there? Did you have any doubts that, And the kid was just like, nope, I didn't have any doubts. I didn't have any doubts that I wasn't going to make it home. Like, I had no doubts that he was going to let me free, and I was going to make it home and everything was going to be okay. I didn't have any doubts, and the only thing that I can do was sit there and sing that song because, that was what was on my mind, and that's, and he was basically brought up in the church, of course. So he sat there, he had that strong faith that things were going to be okay, and at the same time, he sung that song in order to put that out there, to put that energy that he had out there into the universe through that song, and man, that's just something powerful that I think. Everybody that was that's a church-going folk, of course, they were going crazy, like, oh my God, that's the most important part, to have your children in the church and things like that. That was a very, very powerful story because just the fact that he had that faith, right? He had that faith that he was already protected. He already knew that. He had no doubts in his head that things are going to be okay. And the kidnapper just said, you know what? He pulled over and said, just get out. Just get out. Just because the little boy was singing, but he was singing with so much conviction. It was the things behind that singing that made him know that it was going to be okay and you were going to let me free. He demanded that in the universe, y'all. I thought that was powerful, you guys. That's what I'm about. I am about the mind frame that it takes to be successful. All right? You can do the task, but just the mind frame is what you have to have before that, right? You need both of them. Don't think that just because you have the mind frame, you don't have to do the actions. You have to do the massive action. You have to have that mind frame behind it. That is the key to success, you guys. This is just awesome. I just love just doing this online thing, man. Y'all got to get a part of it. Click the link below this video. Let me show you guys how to do this online freedom movement. It's going to be exciting for you. I just can't even explain it, all right? So peace out.